can start.
Oh, you want a coffee?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you want the history of coffee, or how?
Yes,
is
please.
The history of coffee started in Ethiopia. That first people in the world who discovered the coffee was in Ethiopia by a shepherd called Khalid. That he found his sheep eating from this red cherry, we call it, and then he observed some abnormal activities from. He thought that there is a tiger attack. Then he noticed that they are eating from the red cherry, which is the coffee itself.
Fruit.
Yes,
Yeah.
coffee fruit. So. Yes, the African first people, they discovered the coffee, but first people in the world who started to roast and brew the coffee is the Yemenis people. And they use the same, the one made from clay. I have it downstairs over there. You will see it in the showcase as well. So it's called Jemina. Then the African, they copied it, which in Ethiopia, the lady who's sitting using the jabina, the one made from dark clay. Okay, and they brew it with the dark roast coffee, yes, darker roast. So from Ethiopia to Yemen, and then from Yemen, Mecca, traveled to Egypt and to Turkey and the Arabian Peninsula. The coffee kept in this part of the world for 100 years before reaching to Europe and the rest of the world. Basically, the Ottoman Empire, the Turks, they invaded Europe. They reached all the way to Vienna and they pulled back. And they left behind coffee sacks and roasting and brewing equipment. So basically the Viennese, they asked them, what is this used for? Because it used to produce a beautiful aroma, you know, the coffee roasting and so they mentioned that this is being used for roasting and brewing. One of the items which is used for roasting, I have it downstairs as well. It's a long. And basically, at the early stage, when the coffee started to come into Europe, it was banned because the church, they thought the caffeine is a type of drug. So they stopped it. Then after for some certain while, it was allowed, and they used to call it coffee houses. And when the coffee houses start to spread around in Europe and UK, the women used to get upset because the men used to spend more time in cafe.
So
there's
common.
Yes, there's a lot of stories, of course, because coffee is one of the second and strongest commodity, and after oil, and basically it has social, political, and economic impact in our life. Very strong, of course.
And so, what about the coffee house?
The coffee houses.
Yeah, so actually you spread to the UK, it went back to UAE?
No.
Or it was before?
Peninsula? No, the Arabian Peninsula. That time it's there.
It's there. Okay,
yes.
So it's pretty early.
No, it was in the 14th century.
14th century, yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, it was really informative.
Thank you.